Hello, ZHL community, ZHL of all, the universe, Omniverse, anywhere. My name is HALOUNSC, and I am your anchorman today for the known new show, or the new special called ZHNN, the Zealot Hockey News Network. First start of the show, we're going to be talking about certain topics, certain glimpses, rumors, and also possible some BM when it comes to the world of Zealot Hockey and its players. But let's start away with the session, or the show, and begin ZHNN. Well, Season 6, about to start, but unfortunately, there's a lot of questions going on with juice. What is juice? What's the definition of juice? Some say players use it, and if so, how come? And if that's the case, how does it affect the dynamic of the world of Zealot Hockey? Guess we'll have to find that out later at ZHNN. Coming up from a breaking news point, the draft prospects are coming high because Season 6 is about to begin Sunday, actually this Sunday, this week, as the owners were already announced by our Season 6 Commissioner Taro. However, some question the strength and value of these owners, since reports show a weaker skill value of players that signed up. But then again, anything is probable in the world of Zealot Hockey. Speaking of which, when it comes to prospects of a weaker sign-up board, we have people such as Professor X and Fable trying to establish an expansion of their gym called Wreckham Gym in the outer rims of the colonies of Shikuras. However, the expansion was delayed due to the climate changes and the discovery of salt mines in the area. Delayed or not, these guys are doing the best they can to bulk scrubs and get them into shape to compete in future league games of the world of Zealot Hockey. Take this gentleman for example. Look at that little boy go as he lifts weights, bulks up, and tries to become a contender in the world of Zealot Hockey in future games to come. Speaking of babies, fellow, and unfortunately getting emotional here on ZHNN, fellow caster, fellow social media hype aspect, the man, myth, legend himself, Rhymer, has finished off the series hit Rhyme Time and other recent works so he can focus on real life situations such as his girlfriend, a newborn on the way, which we all congratulate, and an epic career. He shall be missed. All hail Hydra. Just kidding, folks. Live long and prosper. But all hail Rhymer for his great success in his work. But anyway, folks, let's get to the weather here. We have two planets that we have been monitoring with our meteorologist, Mr. Bob. So we are going to take Mr. Bob and we'll talk to you about some weather changes going on in, I believe, Marsara and Shikuras. So Bob, please get yourself known and present yourself for the weather forecast for today.
Thank you, Halo. Thank you so much. This is Bob. I'm your weather forecast meteorologist here. What we're expecting in Marsara is extremely hot conditions. It's probably not safe to be there right now because the temperatures are just way too much. The temperature is just rising by 100 degrees like every minute. It's like the sunscreen there is like no way to save the skin. But tonight though, it will be humid. Temperatures will be okay. But however, your balls will strongly sweat. So it's not probable or probably possible trying to make it to the holidays if there's Marsara holidays there. But it's not worth it. I suggest you go find somewhere else to plan your vacations. As for Shikuras, it's a really nice day so far. Temperatures are actually in normal levels after some substantial climate changes that happened during the planetary shift. Citizens can now go back to those murky blue lakes that you've seen. However, it was shut down due to the discovery of lizard larvae. So local police departments in Shikuras are probably going to see if they can make a sanitation crew to clean that up. Other than that, tonight it's going to be a tundra there, freaking cold, and you can't even imagine that you might as well be a snowman or some type of icicle. So I suggest you gather some fuel, some salt, and anything possible if you want to make this uh, if you want to survive through this weather conditions, because it's really ridiculous. But other than that, that's your weather for today. Well, tune in, because next time on CHNN, we'll probably put a forecast on Core Hole and also probably New Folsom. But yeah, temperatures so far are not looking too good here for these two planets. So back to you, Halo. Bob signing off.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you all for the weather forecast. Looks like Marsara and Shikuras are going to be having a little bit of a weather problem, so hopefully the locals there can hold off on their own. Anyway, speaking of weather too, actually on a nice day, Serve, as in Cervantes, actually not telling everybody as it is, has been secretly in a relationship and getting married all this time with a prima donna pop singer that we all know and love named Tiffany Splooge. Tiffany Splooge, well known across the intergalactic universe, is very famous for one of her albums that was actually honored from the Raxus Barracudas called Kudas. But here is a wedding photo of Tiffany Splooge that is now married to Cervantes. Players known as Gigi Popper, however, was actually arrested and thrown out from the wedding due to crashing and also being intoxicated. But after all that is said, Serve, like they always say, go get him, Tiger, and congratulations on your new bride. Here is a photo of Tiffany Splooge, if anyone wants to know. Tiffany, look at her dress. What isn't that wonderful? Congratulations. Who can't date a girl like that? But however, it was still a salty wedding. Speaking of crime right now, crime reports show actually, which is actually a breaking news here. Fugitive Negro with an N, NK, actually switch them across, was on Core Hall for being arrested for domestic violence to a Rolex employee due to refusing to chrome his Rolex watches when demanded. The suspect was in custody and we were not allowed to acquire photos of the fugitive. However, we do have a photo of the victim. Please, viewer discretion is advised. We do not promote violence in the community as we try to campaign ourselves to stop domestic violence. As we bring you shock images of Jasmine Valentine after being attacked by the infamous Negro. She was 19, trying to seek for college tuition by working there at Rolex Watches, trying to get herself known so that way she can become a pediatrician after her college expenses were over. But now she has to be delayed due to the injuries that were severed from the fugitive. Here's some of the shocking images now. In other news, the current administration is growing and attempting to expand new heights as fellow Chief Operating Officer Kurt is seeking future growth in the community and the intergalactic stock as seeing future intangibles when it comes to expanding his rule to the outer rims of this sector. But we all go now to Bob to show more details of this intergalactic stock exchange.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Halo. As we can see here, due to the past seasons, and you can see through the community growth and the profits from the current administration, that through seasons as it progressed, a lot of community hype has been going on to the world of Zealot hockey, but also through profits itself for the current administration. As you can see here, it rose from the top from midway season 3 and also new heights to season 5 due to the league changes to 10 teams instead of 8 for more participants to participate. But as we noticed, after the season climax of season 5, looks to me things started to slump down before season 6 to start due to the attendance issues and also the uneligible signups for season 6. If the company wants to be successful and keep on with their stock margins and also their profit margins and community hype, they need to do something real fast in order to boost their profits once again at 90 to 100%. But anyway, that's all stocks for today. Back to Halo.
Thank you, Bob. And that is it all, actually, for the ZHNN for today. Hopefully, you all enjoyed our news intro. And hopefully, next time, we'll be talking about, again, juice. What is it, and how can we prevent it? And also, bitch walking. And have you seen the stars? Dancing with the Stars, as Professor X and also certain other characters of ZHR will participate to raise fund money for the Intergalactic Space Kenya. But stick around, folks, because this is ZHNN, and see you later for next time, probably within 2 weeks, if this thing ever gets casted again. Thank you, folks, and have a good night. Bye bye.